Hey, what's up guys? Phoenix here. This video is going to be another YGOpro Duel video, and this time playing with the Infernoid deck using Void Madness yet again. Again, not really focusing on doing anything with lawn mowing next door, because that kind of dictates its own separate set of videos and an entirely different deck build. But this is a deck built to utilize Void Madness to hopefully its highest impact, because the card, I believe, is something very, very crucial and very important. But I felt like spoiling you guys, so I'm doing 3 videos for one day, so might as well. And I'm probably going to actually keep that schedule up for a significant amount of time, because I feel like it's one of the easier ways for me to actually just pump things out and grow the channel, is to actually just put tons of videos out there, doing just, you know, localized things per day. But so regardless, that's basically the game plan for how I'm going to be taking things forward, at least I think. I don't know, I have to think about it further. But this is an Infernoid deck using Void Madness, basically. As you've seen if you watch the other videos I've done that have gone up today as well. So, other than that, I'm not going to waste too much more time in this little area of the video. Let's just jump into the game, shall we? We're going to try and resolve this card some more, because last game didn't go as well as I would have hoped. But anyway, let's just jump into the game, shall we? Alright, now let's see if we can resolve Madness, because it will resolve it in a more favorable situation. That would be the key. That would be the key there. Okay, so this resolves Madness. That's good. Now, it's also a hand that lets me discard this Deviate, lets me summon this Petrulia, pop a back row, and Monster Gate. Oh, and he just set one and passed. Oh, poor bastard. He doesn't know what's about to happen. Alright, well, so we'll set up everything that we need to do, and start going from there. So I can discard... I'm more inclined to keep the Anunkus, just because they're more favorable to, like, later game states. But, man, I could not hold that yawn in for some reason. But we'll summon this, and we'll use this to pop the back row. And then, when we pop the back row, we'll Monster Gate. And then Monster Gate will mill us a lot of potential cards. And then from there, like, we should already be in a very, very favorable standpoint. Oh, wow, really? Oh, wow. Oh, really? Well, okay, I guess I'm okay with that. Because that means that I can just use Void Madness discarding Void Seer. I can keep this face up so I can search Imagination next turn, and then that'll let me flood my board with all the things that I'm about to be doing. So there's that. End of main phase, really. You've striked me, and then you've done nothing else. Okay. Okay, mate. Let's see what happens here then. So what I get to do is, off of this and this, I will send Pyramus, because I can make Omega with these, and I can also spin that without him having a chance to respond, unless he does something standby phase. But otherwise, I get to go with that, and then I get to put a Tondel in grave, because I've already got access to Anunku and Deviate, and I want to keep the other 2 in deck in case Shaddoll Fusion happens. But otherwise, activate this effect, shuffle this back into the deck, can't be responded to, bish bash bosh, and then I get to Monster Gate this one away. I get to make Omega, first and foremost. I get to make Omega, and I can go ahead and banish it if I felt so necessary, but I can Monster Gate right here, milling cards. It's more likely for me to hit something like Raiden or Lila than it is for me to hit Decatron, because there's only one of those left in the deck. There's Lila, okay. So Lila. And now, what is in my graveyard? What did I just mill? 1 Imagination, only 1 Imagination. Okay, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate this, we're going to discard Anunku, and we're going to add a Void Imagination. Because what I can do here is I can activate Imagination, and then I can, let's see, can I pop my own cards? No, opponent controls. Damn it. Alright, so what I can do is I can activate Void Imagination, I can banish my Omega, and I can summon a Anunku and Deviate. No, there's no Deviate in my graveyard, I got banished. I can summon a Anunku, a Tondel, and Seismus. Or double a Tondel. Double a Tondel would be pretty good too. And then that would be 26, 32, or that would be fuck. I don't know. Math is hard. We're just gonna go ahead and go for it. I don't want to do the math. Oh, E-Spirits. Okay, so that's more explainable as to what he's playing. He's playing the E-Spirit deck, and he just doesn't have a hand that's playable. maybe. Potential. But, so, from Grave, we will banish the Antra, we'll banish the Decktron, and we will banish the Pyramus. And this will summon... No, I'm not going to use its effect. And then I can summon a Tondel, or he can just surrender. So let me see. Let me calculate that damage, just because I feel like I'm being a reet. So 3,000 plus the Tondels are 2,800 plus 2,800 plus 1,700 from the Lila divided by 2 is only 5,150. So it's definitely not game, but it is 2 Tondels, Lila, and an Anunku, and those Tondels are going to become a Titanic Galaxy. So there is that to deal with. And does this only have battle damage from Infernoids? It says all battle damage they inflict, so it actually does only have battle damage from Infernoids. So, and only Infernoids that were affected by the Imagination. So those divided by 2 is 43, plus 17 is 6,000. So it's still not game, but it's pretty close. It's a lot closer than it would be just with these two, or with the Omega in this. So there is that. But anyway, I'm actually going to go do my standard part of this video, which is to go and check the replay, just to see what other cards were in his hand. Alright, so his other set card was Solemn Strike, but he couldn't respond to the Pyramus. Is that his name? Yeah, Pyramus. It says you can't respond to that activation, so the Decatron was spinning this back to his deck, which was another Solemn Strike, and his hand is just terrible in terms of what it was capable of doing, because he has no starter cards. He just got the Ritual and the Trap, which does what? Yeah, it becomes the Ritual spell. So like it doesn't really matter though, because he doesn't have anything to tribute for it. So that's a bit unfortunate. So kind of a lackluster showing to see from this deck. But every time I've seen people testing this deck, it's actually got very kind of inherent bricking problems. At least from what I'm seeing. Maybe people are just building it wrong, I don't know. But every time I've seen people play this deck, it's absolutely just not the best in terms of it's just really inconsistent. But maybe someone can prove me wrong on that in the future. Because, again, maybe the people I've been playing against playing it aren't doing it right. But I digress. That's it for this video. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to my Facebook, Twitch, and background music playlist links. If you want to use those, they are resources that are there for you to do so, if you wish to do so. But other than that, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Helps support the channel a lot, and it'd be greatly appreciated. If you know some people that might also like my content, I encourage you to share my videos around to them, and maybe encourage them to subscribe as well. Helping grow the channel's viewership base and subscriber base is another fantastic way to show your support, as I've said multiple times in the past. But other than that, thank you for your time as per usual. Thanks for watching, and as always, guys, take care. Give me your opinions on this video and this game and this deck in the comments down below as per usual. But take care, guys.